Why, hello there, and welcome to the third session of the Elden Ring network test. How's everyone doing today? How do I sound before we get into it? I know the music here is a little loud, but it won't be that loud pretty much anywhere else. So, I'll just check to make sure that's okay once we're in the game, but hello, everyone. I do want to say, for people wondering, I'm playing on PS5. I am playing the PS4 version today. I've been playing on the PS5 version, and I wanted to see how it runs on backwards compatibility because I've heard... I'll turn this music down just a little bit right now. I've heard that I haven't experienced anything too bad, but I have experienced some level of, just like small hitches and some frame pacing issues. It's not something that I make a big deal out of, but I know it exists. And I want to see what the PS4 backwards compatibility version works like. Because I've heard that the PS4 version, obviously it's not going to be quite as graphically robust, but I've heard that it runs more smoothly. And for me personally, that might be something to consider at launch. Not that I think there will be PS5 issues persistent at launch, but it's something to be aware of right now. Hello, Skoski. Hello, Laundry Basket Gamers. Hello, Jim D. Hello, Kelconix Arts. Alright. I'm going to give it just a moment. I'm going to sign in because it's about time for it to start, but it's super janky right at the start, and I've gotten kicked one time when I logged right in, so I'm not like in a super rush because I might just get kicked anyways. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Third session. I'm excited, but I'm already missing Elden Ring. Yeah, it's been difficult to figure out what to do, so I thought I'd play a little bit. I don't know if I will go the whole length of the session on this PS4 backwards compatibility version, but I'm going to try out the Bloody Wolf class because I was using Enchanted Knight, and just show off some stuff, give my general thoughts, which are pretty positive. So, I don't think... it seems like for the network test, and I want to clarify, it's for the network test only that this applies. We can't project forward onto the final release, but it seems like the optimal version to play on PS5, if you want a solid 60 FPS, is to play the backwards compatibility PS4 version. I'm going to turn sound back up a little bit because we are going to get into it. Except it doesn't tell me I can't stream in here, by the way. Everyone's been doing it though. I've never seen a community blink less about something. Let's just go. Let's go. So for anyone just hopping in now, I am playing on the PS5. I'm playing the backwards compatibility PS4 version instead of the PS5 version I've played the first two sessions on. I'm going to play as Bloody Wolf this time. I was playing as the Enchanted Knight before, so I can speak to the differences a little bit. PC should be good, Noah. And, I think, in general, it'll be fine at launch. I don't want to doom predict. Just because there's some hitches with the PS5 version, it wasn't anything bad for me, but I know that's less important to me than it is for most people. But obviously PC version is the way to go. Glowing tree. It's so crazy to be playing this game, you guys. And I want to talk over the course of this stream just a little bit. I think I will need to clarify it more because I don't want to get people worried, but I think I'm going to start pulling back on how much I analyze stuff, because what I've seen is amazing, and the story and the narrative hints are amazing, and I don't want to ruin that for myself at all. Yeah, Lance McDonald did a great video on running the PS4 version on a PS4. And I think he may have also done on the PS5. I'm trying it out for myself because I played on the PS5, so I just want to compare to sort of see what it feels like. Yeah. I think in the final game, and you guys have probably seen, people have gotten in here through invading and using the like bloodied finger to get back there. This is probably like a medium-sized side dungeon. Oh, did I? There's nothing important at that. I'm just gonna get right into it. Yeah, so I wanted to speak a little bit because I'm not gonna stop making any Elden Ring. I'm not gonna stop making Elden Ring content, but I don't think I'm gonna dissect any more trailers, and I may not take as close a look at like pictures. I'll still read interviews and break it down because this channel, pre-release for me, has always been about learning what the game is about and trying to get a good sense of it so I can sort of come to it on the terms for which it is setting out to, you know, provide entertainment and narrative. So I feel like I really have that under wraps now, and I don't need to see more images. It wouldn't be additive at this point. It would just take away a little bit. I think, just as a first glance at the PS4 version on PS5, I think it looks the same. I'm not, you know, I have a 1080 monitor. I'm not playing on 4K either way, but I think this looks the same, honestly. I don't know if it's 3 Sites of Grace before Melina shows up. I'll do some of this dialogue for people if they haven't seen it, but I'm not speedrunning this, but I am being more specific about where I go.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring, hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. But I'm afraid you're plumb out of luck. You're maidenless. A bit player.
You're maidenless.
Fully divorced from the strength of runes. Feel free to go off and die in a ditch somewhere.
So I think that thing that they say, besides being very meme-worthy about being maidenless, is really like, I'm gonna pitch to you what I think, like, the reasons why I don't really want to know more about the story. Like, I screenshotted like every item description, but I don't know how much I want to read into them, because there are hints about this story being just something right up my alley, and I don't want to diminish from that by learning too much more. And I feel like this network test has given me enough knowledge about the context of the game that I'm kind of not worried, but I think I will be able to read too much into some of the marketing at this point. So what my pitch for someone, if you are unable to play the network test, or you're interested but you want sort of a story pitch, is, yeah, I'll get into that in No Somerville bit player. So you are a Tarnished, which is someone who lost grace. Their ancestors were exiled from the lands between, and you know, a whole bunch of stuff has happened. So a bit player just means you're playing a small role in these greater cosmic tensions, and we don't quite know what they're about, but there's items that hint at all these different philosophies and basically gods and demigods and just deities sort of in conflict with each other. And there's just stuff going on, and I don't want to know too much, because as soon as it started getting kind of cosmic, and I'm so down for like that cosmic exploration. There's a lot of stuff about space being mentioned, and I think this game is going to go some crazy directions, and I want to sort of let it be experienced by myself in context rather than like promotional screenshots. Dob TF2, I will show some stuff in here, but I feel like honestly this network test here is the perfect thing to sort of complete what I want to know about Elden Ring.
That you're not after my throat.
This guy looks like Santa.
Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Oh, and I don't have anything because I just shortcut through. So I will get back to that.
Goodbye,
Goodbye for now. So I am going to. So actually, I haven't even looked at what's my stuff. The Bloody Wolf. Medium load. I'm just curious. Light load. You gotta be pretty light for light load. I'll do medium for now, even though I really want to try light rolling because the Enchanted Knight was light or medium rolling. Okay, so I got the sword, vest. So I got the bastard sword. Okay, do I have any? All right. Let's see what else I have. Okay, so let's get into it. I don't know what the actual starting classes are. They won't be as... They'll be your general archetypes. They won't be as flashy as these armor sets, though. I would say these are like mid, or even in some cases, perhaps a little bit like late game. I think it's a lot of mid-game armor sets, though. I don't think it'll be quite as gory at the start. And I'm curious... There are descriptions for the armor, and actually I haven't seen them yet, so, there you go. I can pull that up. Helmworn by Vargram the Bloody Wolf, one of the first Tarnish to visit the Round Table Hold. Vargram earned his nickname from the white wolf pelt that adorns this helm. I don't think Elden Ring will be too easy. I haven't found it to be too easy, at least for me so far. So this little guy gives you some direction, but I don't think it'll be too easy. I've died plenty. I have been really... One change I think about Elden Ring is... So, for instance, with the Enchanted Knight, I was being like basically a tank. And I've never really been able to tank in these games before. But there's this really amazing shield ability that basically means you take like no stamina damage when you activate the shield ability. It's instead of parrying. But as a result, you can like for a little spoiler, for Morgott at the end, you could just like tank his whole combo, and then you just do a counter attack at the end, and that worked really well for me. Oops. Ooh. I just thought it was pretty cool to be able to do that. Strip of white flesh. No, this won't be where the full game starts. And, yeah, feel free to ask questions. I've seen most of the content on my Enchanted Knight character. I'm still planning on going back and rounding things out. But you have all this behind you. You see that giant tree back there? Like, there's a whole big section where I think you actually start the game. So, I actually think they just, like, repurposed, like, a medium-sized dungeon. So, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get my Steed, basically. I'm going to visit a few sites of grace so I can get Melina and get my Steed from her. Get a mushroom. Roadside cave. Percentage-wise, I know that Cass from For Extra Life said like 1/12 of the game, and the reason he said that is because we know there's like roughly 6 regions, and this is like half of one region is the extent of the network test. And it's taken, I've played 6 hours and I still haven't found everything in half of one region. Let's see. I don't know if this... Also, I want to put out just a disclaimer. I'm not good at these games. Like, I'm very average at best. So, you're going to get... that's the gameplay you're going to get as far as that goes. I personally think that's nice, but if that bothers you that I am not super talented, I know. I don't need told. So that's the counter attack, and I really like it. I've never played, like I said, I've never played Souls games tanky, but I think you have just cool options. It really, I think it's more of an RPG than other games because you can really get abilities that make certain builds just so good. See, even with the counterattack, you want to be careful because you can still, if you just do it mid-combo, you're probably going to get hurt. So, you know, the dungeons, they could, but so far I've found the sampling of dungeons in here, they're so unique. Like, each one has its own thing going on. Ah. I haven't played like this since Dark Souls 1 though, like the whole react and hit something, like, I don't know, it takes me back to Dark Souls 1, but also, it's like all the Souls games. It's not, I'm not saying all the gameplay is, I'm saying I feel like I'm able to sort of do the Dark Souls 1 thing, and I haven't really felt like I could do that since Dark Souls 1. I mean, Dark Souls 2 as well, but there's also just plenty of Dark Souls 3 in here, Sekiro, Bloodborne. Like, it's got it all. Oh, I should show you jumping it. See there, you can't jump from every direction and be okay. You actually have to kind of jump right at them to hit. But I've had some cool moments with that. And jump attacks are good. They're really good for breaking stance. Fire grease. Little flies. I think the delay for the game is a good thing. And I actually, you know, just with the little hitches in the PS5 version, I think that extra time can be for some like relatively minor tweaks. Like, I believe that as a thing. So, I think the delay, it's not huge, and I think it'll be just fine. And so to two-hand in this game, you hold triangle, and then you press the weapon hand. And I actually like it. And another thing I like about this, the way they've set this up, is over here is your pouch, I guess they call it. It's basically quick select, and you'll notice that when I press triangle, it opens up this other D-pad, so you can put like your horse, you can put summons on there, so you can access them in a different way, so you don't have to cycle through spells. Okay. Whoa. He has like some big closers. Ooh. Uh-oh. Ah, damn. Whoa. Right. Also, actually guarding with your sword is surprisingly effective in this game too. Playing a little defensive, I'm out of heals. Oh, that was dangerous. I haven't actually used that before, that's pretty cool. That's my ability on this weapon. Oh, that's dope. Oh, I got killed, but that's cool. Yeah, so the most Sekiro thing is definitely, you know, you have your stealth, and there's like sort of a form of posture. Dark Souls 3 had a similar stance thing, so it's not purely a Sekiro thing, but the fact that you can like open people up to like visceral attack by breaking their posture can be a surprisingly large part of the gameplay. It's not something like where there's a literal meter that you get to see, but it factors in often enough. That's cool. Oops. What I keep doing is I will try to switch by pressing R1 first, but you gotta press triangle first to two-hand. Whoa. It's not doing a ton, but it's cool. It looks wicked cool. Hopefully gonna break his posture. I don't know if I'm attacking him enough. Whoa. Whoa. Ooh, got lucky. Oh, keeps missing him. There we go. And jumping attacks are good for breaking posture, so that's why I keep doing that. There you go. There we go. And this thing you get here, this medallion, that's like a ring, basically. You can equip it here. They're called Talismans. Alright. Let's see, I'll check up on chat for a moment. Hello, Ole and Jose. Yeah, so all of these classes are just for the network test. They won't be the exact same thing. And this is really cool. I like this. This Flask of Wondrous Physic. This is basically a consumable you can customize what goes in it and has cool effects. Alright, so we got that. And this lets you return to the entrance, which is also cool. Yeah, there's only 2 talisman slots. But you have so many things, and there's also, I don't know what, it's probably just covenants, but you don't have anything up at the top, so I don't know what other options there might be, but the skills also just do quite a bit, so. Okay, so I'm gonna go from there. I want to get leveling up in my steed, so I'm gonna beeline it for, I should have rested, but I'm gonna beeline it for this Site of Lost Grace over here. I think I can skirt around this camp. Oh, thank you, Owen. Yeah, I'm very excited about this game, and I can't wait to get to release and just be able to like dig into it. I've been having a lot of inner turmoil about like, oh, I don't want to like lose momentum with my audience if I go a little bit darker on the game, but I really do think I want to not spoil too much more, like in trailers and stuff. I've seen a lot. So this is the Melina cutscene, obviously, if you've been keeping up with it. The release date is February 25th,
Greetings,
2022. So not too long.
traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
I love
offer you
Melina,
an
not
accord.
just because she's like a cute video game character, but because her character, she's so interesting. Like, she's got stuff
Have you
going on.
heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished.
I don't know who the Two Fingers are, but it's so interesting.
But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
I know.
I can play the
I'm gonna
role
start doing
of
countdown
maiden,
videos again on day 95 to resume it.
turning
But
rune
I don't wanna
fragments
jinx it.
into strength. To aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
So that's part of what I like about Melina is like she has a goal. Like she's serving you in the role of a maiden, even though she's not one of these finger maidens that serve the two fingers that help the tarnished. She has her own reasons, and you'll learn a little bit that she wants to go to the foot of the air tree, and she's just helping you out as like a trade-off because she doesn't have like a corporeal form, and I think she needs someone to sort of get there. So I just like that she's a character. She's not doing this like she has her own will and reasons for doing things. She could be the daughter of Queen Marika. I know she mentioned something about her mother and, you know, how she's, you know, something long ago sort of went wrong. I think we'll meet her in like the tutorial zone. I don't think it'll be this late. I could be wrong on that, but it seems weird to not let you level up until here, because this will be, you won't have as good of armor and equipment, so I think this area would be pretty hard if you were like any less prepared.
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes.
There's also that
into
cutscene of
strength.
her with the steed, so I think she gives that to you earlier.
Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Torrent.
Use it.
I think
traverse
Torrent's an
great
okay name, but
distances.
I'm probably always going to go with like horse. Like, I don't know.
Summon a spectral steed
But I love Torrent.
named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Torrent chose me. I'm so honored. So let's see.
Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment,
I want to get, so I wanted to show one thing that's
your thoughts,
good for me here
your
is,
ambitions, the
sorry, she has cool
principles
dialogue.
you would follow.
So she's talking about, she wants to take these runes into strength, and she wants to know about your ambitions and, you know, like what guides your actions. Like, I just love where the themes are going about these ideas of these different philosophies about the world, and they're in conflict with each other and put on like a cosmic scale. Hello, Banky Aoshi. So I think I'm gonna bump up strength just a little bit. If you notice, strength changes the max equip load now, and it's a big bump at first, from 52.9 to 57.1 for just 1 point of strength. It tapers off pretty fast, but it's interesting to note that it has a big front load investment, at least in the network test. I want to light roll, so that's sort of my goal. So I want to get to light roll. Oops.
It is done.
It is done. Alright, so one thing I'll do here. So you have this crazy explosion thing. So this, you can put different things in this flask. You can mix two together. So one temporarily boosts your stamina, which is good. And then this one freaking explodes on you and does quite a bit of damage to you, but also others. So that icon over on the left, that means I can use spirit summons right now. I just haven't purchased any yet, which actually I probably should have, but I'm gonna sneak just right here so far. I want to get some summons before I take on the whole camp, I think. But this, I believe what's in here is the most amazing thing in the whole network test. Oh no, that's the Armorer's Cookbook. But there's somewhere around here, there's the Burger King outfit, which is what I call the sorcerer guys, with the big head and the funny robes. Okay, so let's see. I want to go to the next thing because the other one has a good sword, and I like that sword, but I'm gonna try to use this one for now. Oh, they also have people who like set alarms, so if someone does see you, I want to be careful. Maybe I'll get past him. Obviously, the stealth isn't like super advanced in this game or anything, so you know it's comfortable. It's light. They've never They've never said they'd do anything more than light stealth. So I think this is the Orvis armor, or whatever it's called, Orovis. Oh no, this is the Corollos mask and the robes. Oh, where's the other? Oh, I think I know. But either way, let's see. Inventory. Right. Equipment. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, have you ever seen a cooler looking guy? Yeah. Look at this head. Oh, and I have my steed now. So I wanted to show, so this is what I do for the steed, because it reminds me of other games with horses. But summoning your steed is an item. So what I do is I put it here, and then you just press triangle on D-pad, and then you're off. Oh, tag this. Oh, I gotta get off. Makes sense. Alright. And because it's nighttime, I can go over to this bridge that is somewhere around here. Oh, that's what I need to get. So right now, if you look at the map, it's like blank and there's just some stuff that I visited, but it's hard to see anything. So actually, I do want to get the map fragment for this area. Yeah, I agree, Skoski. I want to keep my heals up on the heal menu. And then for everything else, like summons and the steed, I've just been using the quick select, which I actually really like. I know some people aren't very happy with like how two-handing works, but I am interacting triangle now, but I honestly find it intuitive. Yeah. So horse combat, you one hand and you use the L to attack on the left side and right to attack on the right side. And it's a little, it's not, I'm not going to pretend it's the best in the world, but the steed controls really well for movement and you get used to the combat. Yeah, this is definitely the giant dad mask of Elden Ring, but it's so good. I just love it. Yeah, you don't need to get off for loot. That was a big bonus for me. And so I just want to show this. Actually, I'll show you the telescope too, because actually I want to use the telescope. So what this does is you use this telescope and it shows you a bird's eye view and you can like look at stuff, which is pretty cool. You can look around, see what else is out there. It's wicked awesome. And I want to see if you can actually... Sometimes the LOD maps include... So this is like... LOD is like level of detail. And they'll show slightly different things than what you can normally see out in the world. Mostly these like giant flaming heads. I don't see them here. But you can see it later once the LOD map changes. And yeah, there's like these giant flaming heads out there that you don't normally see. I do think at the moment that all the regions will have this much content. Because roughly from what we see at the map, like spatially, they're about the same size. So unless they really start just like... It's pretty dense, so unless they really reduce how dense it is... I like to attack the horse when I do combat. Because, you can double jump. Oh, don't double jump into him. So your horse can die. Ooh, I'm not the best at this, but... And this is a new weapon. Okay, I gotta do quick attacks. Come on, buddy. I want my horse to do that. Almost. Vanquishing enemy groups, which is just telling you now, it replenishes flasks. So, it did give me one additional flask for that guy, I guess. You'll sort of notice like a little effect happening. Yeah, this session is happening right now. I am doing this live. So, where's the next thing? I want to go to the bridge, which is this way. I haven't actually beaten this knight over here, and now that I'm down a health flask, it's probably not the best time, but I'm just gonna try it. Whoa. So you can also charge up these attacks, and they work pretty well. You can drag it. Sometimes it's pretty cool. So there's this guy. I haven't beat him yet. He's a little scary. Oh. So those are like crystal lizards, those dung beetles. I wish they took off the thing so that you just don't keep items up all the time. Oh, come on. See, I attacked with the wrong side. It's funny how the enemy AI gets kind of confused when you circle around. Oh my gosh. You dick. Die. I can't believe you killed my horse. I was sticking around too much. Uh-oh. I'm scared. I'm certainly not prepared for this. Ugh. Oh my gosh. So it's kind of like jousting. You kind of get used to their moves, then you come around. I didn't time that very well. I try to get around them and then attack. So circle is to boost on your horse, and it does work kind of like rolling. Too bad. Nope. He runs away too much. I know that if you get him too far away from the bridge, he despawns. Come on, buddy. Whoa. Let's see. Sorry for not looking at the chat. I'm trying to kill this guy. I haven't managed to beat him yet. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to win, but... Oh. I don't have any more heals. Well, that was good. Oh, how'd that miss? I have noticed a few weird hitboxes, especially mounted. I guess that's to be expected. Ooh, I'm in a bad place. Probably gonna die, but let's try. I'm always choosing the wrong side.
Oh.
This is a good try. Okay, sorry, that was a very drawn-out battle. So we've heard that the Tuggy Peppa... And so this is a stake of Barika, so I can actually respawn closer to this horseman. So Tuggy Peppa says, I've heard the world feels a little too bare and vacant of enemies. I don't think that's true, to be honest. The dungeons are not super intricate, but we've not seen a legacy dungeon, and the dungeons they've been in have basically been like little mini encounters followed up by a boss, so I think they've been fine. I think that the open world is pretty cool. I overall I like it. I like the sense of freedom and just the importance of exploration. I think it really works for me. And the stamina in this game, so you know, it's just the same, like when you're out of combat, you're not really like using stamina, which is kind of funky looking. But once you're in combat, like I can run forever right now. Oops. Get out of here. Okay, so this is not that horseman now. Oh, shit. I got way too comfortable in this area. There's enemies. I think the mounted combat is cool. I don't want to do it all the time, but so far, I haven't fought Agil the dragon yet, to be honest, so I can't speak to Agil yet, but I've enjoyed fighting like other mounted enemies. Hello, Alan G. Yeah, I'm having a good time, and I'm happy to show people... I'm really bad at timing those. I always go to the wrong side. I like to attack the horse. Oh! Okay. See, I felt like that was a little weird of a hitbox. I died. Yeah, that was... It's a little janky. I won't defend it as being perfect, but I enjoy it. Yeah, when an enemy is like aggroed, I think, is when it does the stamina. That was very funny looking. Okay. I'm sort of heading over here because I know there's another dungeon. I'm just gonna make a beeline for. Hello, guys. It's so crazy to just run past them. An image I've seen 1,000 times in trailers, and then to just run past them. I really like some of these dungeons are surprisingly hidden, so I think it's pretty cool. All right, who is this? I think this is Pumpkinhead. We'll see how I do. I fought him before with summons. Oh, Pumpkinhead. No, Pumpkinhead. Whoa, let's get out of there. I love that his name is just Pumpkinhead. Nothing but respect for my Pumpkinhead. I like how it incentivizes you by stances to try like a heavy attack or a charged attack. Whoa. I find that for jump attacks, you can't really strafe around someone and try to use them. Oops. Oh shit. Oh, damn it. I don't even know why I tried that. Enemies do drop items, though. I haven't. Oh yeah, Steak of Marika. I haven't seen too much of like shortcuts and stuff in the design. There is a larger dungeon that I haven't actually played through yet that I think is a little bit more like that. But I think in the legacy dungeons, that's really where you're going to get that, and you don't really have access to that in this network test. Whoa! Oh. That plant shoots like a big blast at you. Oh, and I need to change. I have 2 cerulean flasks. I only want 1. I played Unmetal. I haven't played Unmetal. There are shiny enemies who give you like 5 times the amount of runes. Oops. There we go. See, so I focused on doing those attacks, the jumping attacks, so I could break his stance. Well, got lucky. There we go. So that was a much more competent looking fight with Pumpkinhead. I think it's pretty fun. I don't know what it looks like, but it was pretty fun to play because you're thinking about like, can I get his posture down? Should I use my ability, my skill? Like that just feels more at play. And one thing I want to do is my flasks. I don't need more than 1. Even when I was using the Enchanted Knight, I didn't need more than 1. I'd rather have more heals, just like Dark Souls 3. Thanks for the recommendation, Mikkel Stapler for Gaming. It's good to hear about a cool game. And this lady, we're kin. Look at that.
Tarnished, are we? No wonder you should turn up here. I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here?
Selling a sorcery quite clearly, because in this world, we have giant heads.
Ah, a yen for glintstone sorceries. I dare say your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature, with a bit of luck.
So I don't have the stats, so she's making fun of me.
Wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of
One must choose one master's wisely.
as a reviled, apostate witch.
So she's an apostate.
You still wish to learn from me? Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in glintstone sorcery. But I refuse to coddle or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances.
I love that.
Young
Anticipate
apprentice.
grievances, young apprentice. So she gets some cool spells. I don't have the stats for it, but she is the sorcerer lady, and I think she's pretty clearly, oh, this is the Carry Knight armor. I think she is pretty clearly not going to be found here in the full release. I love these masks, and I like that there's going to be a whole bunch of big head sorcerers, potentially with different masks. It's awesome. Okay, so I actually want to... I want to travel first. So you can fast travel now. And it's actually pretty useful, in my opinion, because I just want to go back over here to this merchant. It just saves some time. There's so much to explore that I can save my exploring time for new stuff, and I can just get back to this guy.
Wait, weren't you... Well, you're back. Care to buy something?
Alright, so I'm going to purchase... I haven't really used this guy, but I'm going to use these wolves a whole bunch. Magic sorceries and incantations. I haven't used incantations, and sorceries are quite powerful. I think they're good. I actually, with my Enchanted Knight character started to become more of like a strength tank, but I supplemented with magic, which is, you know, sort of what you've done in Souls games before, but it's still pretty cool. Get this telescope so we can look around at stuff. Crafting kit is very useful. I don't think you'll have to buy this in the full game. It'd be cool to dual wield some swords, but I have a... So... Cracked pot. So you use these to, you can, like, put stuff in them. So I'm gonna do that for now, because that's pretty cool for crafting.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Alright, and then I think the next thing I want to do is go into a dungeon I haven't actually been in yet, but I roughly know the location. Oh yeah, I don't have anything to level up with. I haven't been in yet, but it's because I haven't gotten to use the really OP... oh wait, actually there's one thing I want to do. I haven't gotten to use the OP weapon art that people really like. It has like these magical daggers that are like homing magic. Let's see, so I want to... Oh wait, it's so Ashes of War you do need to use here. I was getting myself confused. But here, summons are just like an item. And so I'm gonna put my summon, I like to put my summon as an item on this same thing. So all I gotta do is press triangle and hit the right stick on the D-pad in an area where there's that little tombstone on the left side. I find it pretty intuitive. I don't really mind triangle is the interact button. If anyone knows, I am trying, there is some dungeon somewhere around here, and I need to find it. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. So I keep hitting, so if you hit left stick, you get off your horse. And sometimes I'm just used to, I'm not as used to speeding up using the circle. So sometimes I'll just accidentally get off my horse just because of other games. What the? Jesus. That guy hurt. Whoop. Those torch guys are actually really annoying when you're on horse. Okay. So I'm not sure where this dungeon is. I'm creeping around. They can be kind of hidden, which is cool, I think, ultimately. But sometimes you can miss them if you're not paying a lot of attention. And one interesting tidbit that is one of the things where I was like, oh, I need to save this game. I want to learn about this later, is that like these building ruins, I think these building ruins, some of this stuff may have fallen like from a sky temple. Behind me. Behind me. What did I miss? So I'm trying to get to the place with the cat, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. I haven't gotten to actually fight the cat yet. Yeah, listen, these enemies are super annoying. They buzz around. Flying enemies have always been annoying in Souls games, and they're no different. Yeah, so I'm trying to find it. It's somewhere along, I think, this wall? Sorry for that aimlessness. I'm trying to get into this one dungeon because I've never gotten to use this apparently really overpowered skill, and I want to see it in action. I will say I did feel occasionally, and I couldn't decide if it was because, oh, of the network test or what, that I could get to an area where I didn't know if I was missing something, or you cannot swim. If I was missing something, or if it was just kind of a dead end. I did have that happen like down at the beach. Like, you can go kind of a long distance, and there's ultimately not anything at the end of it. Here we go. Nice. I haven't been in here, so this will be me stumbling through it fresh. which will be fun. So I can't summon anything right now. I hear there's a lot of traps in here. I'm a little scared. I'm going to fall for all of them. Ooh. Holy moly. Those guys are mean. You've seen them in pictures before. I bet they die easy if I hit them. Yeah, there we go. Jeez. Brutal. I was hoping I'd jump over it. Maybe you can, but... Tarnished Blossom. Man, that really did a lot to my... I wonder if I'll get a flask refilled. I'll try it. Oh. Here's cookbook. Cookbooks are so you can like craft different things. Okay. I want to say this door gives me boss vibes. I don't know. I'm going to explore around first. Some little bastards around here. Come on out. Actually, I might shield up here just because they have a lot of projectiles. Where are you coming from, you jerks? Is there a ladder up? I think I gotta go around. What is that noise? Oh my goodness. Ah! Ooh! Ooh! Oh my god. Is there stuff over there? I think there is. Oh! Son of a bitch. Yeah! Good. 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 Ugh. Oh, flame. Ah! This is fun. This is cool. This is the most involved dungeon I've seen so far. I see you. Actually, let's see. No, I want a two-handed. There we go. Die. You die. Oh, there's some. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay. I should have looked down more. That's a lot of dudes. This is a fun dungeon though. This is more involved. There's one I've seen that's a similar size, but... But like, this is nice. Like, you know, I'm curious to hear what other people think, but like, I think this size of dungeon... Oops. I think this size of dungeon is like pretty cool. Gotta be careful. Exactly what I wanted to happen. No. Let's see. Is my cat talking? I know she chooses streams to like be annoying. Nasty guys out of here. Okay, and that little thing, Wandering Noble's Ashes, cool. Oh, I should have baited them into the fire. You're right. Oh god, that's smart. But so I work for 2 cats. So it looks I thought I got some more flasks back because that effect, but maybe not. I should have baited them. I love using environmental stuff. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I have 2 dogs. Yeah, I have 2 cats, a dog, 2 tarantulas, a snake, and a gecko. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. This guy's gonna own me. Wow. Hit the pillar. Which pillar? Are there secrets in here? Looking like an idiot hitting pillars. Oh. 1 second. Good. These guys are a lot more annoying than I would have guessed. They kind of remind me of, there's those guys in the Cathedral of the Deep. All those little, like, thief guys. They're small but annoying. Rejection. Yeah, not only do I have that many pets, but I have 3 kids, so I have just too many living creatures to take care of. I also generally like the HUD that it's pretty minimal. It disappears when you don't need it. Oh, you hit the pillar to disable the fire? Oh. I assume that's what you're saying. How did you not see me? Yeah, this is a pretty cool sized dungeon. Like, I think this isn't bad. Oh, the heavy door. Oh, so I had to do this anyways. There we go. Heavy meteorite fragment. Cool. Alright, so now that door over here is open. I'm gonna pop back to the site for a second. Very nice. Congratulations, Mikkel Stapler. Alright. Let's do that. Also, can I level up? I'm going to do some more strength so that the world might be mended. Alright. Let's go. I think this is I have only heard about the cat boss. I went kind of dark on footage. But I've just heard that I will like the cat boss. And I just gotta remind myself. Okay, the summons is right. I like using the summons during these fights. I think it's fun. I'm not using my FP really for anything else. And, oh my god, what is this cat? Holy moly, it looks so derpy. I love it. Oh my gosh, it moves so weird too. This is amazing. Oh my god, it doesn't. That's so cool looking. This is amazing. Oh my god. What a treat. This is what I play these games for. It's so good. Oops. Oh, that might work pretty well. Whoa. It's so good. It's amazing. Oh my god, what an awesome design. It's amazing. I like that you could like jump up to hit it. Oh my gosh. This is pure joy. Oh my god, what a good design. Burial Tree Watchdog. What a good boss. That is amazing. Oh my god. I cannot overstate how much, like, the game's worth it right there. Like, that's $60 right there. Or 70, I don't even care. Like, 60. Let's keep it 60. Let's not bump up the price. But man, that is what I love. Terrifying on one sense and really stupid looking on the other. It's amazing. Yeah, exactly. It's that super thin line between funny and creepy. It's amazing. And so I think this is the Ash of War that can use this glint sword arch. And I've heard that this thing is overpowered. Yeah, definitely keep it standard. So you can also use skills as a sort of way to change the scaling of the weapon that they're attached to, which I think is a cool system, and I want to see what wrinkles they put into that. My one concern is that you'll have a weapon skill you really want to use, but that it doesn't have the scaling that matches your build. And obviously there's some balance, you won't be able to use everything, but I wonder if they'll add some wrinkles in to sort of manage that. The cape is so good. Everything. There's so many. Oh my gosh. So I've heard that this is wicked OP. How much did that use? I didn't even see. Rune fragment. Oh, that doesn't even use much FP. That's amazing. Yeah, I've heard this is really overpowered, so I want to try it out. Yeah, I want a statue of that. It says it's a dog, but it definitely looked like a cat to me. I didn't see any hidden walls, but they will be in the game. That was something that Omni had said to me as well, who has some From connections, and had heard that illusory walls are certainly in. Okay, so what do I want to do now? We've done Pumpkinhead. We've done... Let's Sword Arch. So I'm trying to decide what is the next cool thing to do. We can take out the camp, I guess, but we don't really need to. I've done all the stuff at the camp. Like, I've gotten all the cool stuff. Oh, I want to take on the caravan, actually. So instead of going, I didn't actually need to get off my horse for this, but I want to travel here so I can go fight the caravan. Yeah, there is a lot of lore, and I apologize if I'm not looking into them super closely. I started reading them and I have them all screenshotted, but then I was like, I don't want to know too much. This feels really special. Like gods and the cosmos. Like, there's just a lot that's special there. Oh, this big plant is annoying. Actually, I'll fight the big plant though, just for funsies. It does this crazy thing. Here. I think they'll work. These guys, I love these guys, personally. Let's see. Not too much damage there, but this thing has a lot of health. So, if I can get it around. Oh, I did get poisoned. Oh, get out there, doggies. Oh my gosh. Super effective against my dogs. Just another fun design. I think these enemy designs so far are just so much fun. Crafting ingredients don't really have much in the way of lore. They have little, like, just a little bit of flavor to them. I'll show you. Smithing stone shard. Yeah, I'll show. I don't want to... I don't think I'll spoil anyone too much by showing something. So these are like the crafting items. They have like little things, but not too much. You can see like this is one of the more interesting things, like stone fragment found near places where ruins have fallen from the sky. Oh, that's crazy. Can be used for crafting. These shards of stone are believed to have once been part of a temple in the sky. They glow with a faint light from within. Like, holy moly. Shard of rock found in the wake of a meteorite strike. It is imbued with a particularly weighty magic. So magic is basically coming from the stars. And that has me super interested. And I'm like, don't tell me anymore. I want to learn in the context of the game. The moon in the night sky is way too big, which I feel is significant. The wolves are amazing. Although I haven't used too many of the other ones either, but I just love that they pull aggro. So there's little things. I like this here, astrology tool used by members of the Carrion royal family. The Enchanted Knight is wearing the Carrion set, so I don't know if the royal family, like Marika, is the Carrion family, but someone's the Carrion family, and during the age of the Erd Tree, Carrion astrology withered on the vine. So I guess they weren't looking towards the stars as much. The fate once writ in the night skies had been fettered by the Golden Order. So it seems to me like this royal family... Oh, I almost died just from being a big-ass dork reading some lore. But it seems like the royal family may not have been super interested in whatever like cosmic aspects existed, and were instead more focused on their own thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, the caravan. That's the whole reason I came here. The caravan's probably way gone now. Fool. It's foolish of me, but... That's not too far. I think the mount feels very nice. Waste all my flask because I won't heal this poison. I want to see how much this does. I'm sort of testing out because I've heard this is really OP and I want to see. Not bad. They have a lot of health. Horseman. And if you kill one, the guy will kneel, and then you can get the thing off the back. So you can be kind of strategic. You don't have to totally clear it out. This wolf guy. I want to get this guy. Doesn't seem that OP to me. Oh, I'm out of FP. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should. Maybe I should beat feet. So that's kind of cool. You can kind of jet out with the horse. There's a stake of Marika around here. And you can tell because underneath my stamina bar there's a little symbol. And so... the reason I'm doing this, I'm trying to replenish my flasks. Let's see, so I got a flask of Crimson Tears back, which is cool. It's just a nice flow. I don't know where the caravans end up going. They're wicked slow. Oh, yeah, it's probably intelligence damage, so I'm not doing myself a favor. I just heard it was like so OP that I was like, I probably don't even need to be spec'd, but I bet like the Enchanted Knight can make wicked good use of it. Nice. And I got another flask back. So it's nice. It just lets you stay out in the world more. Okay, it doesn't really care what I choose to target. Whoop. Whoop. Oh. Oh, nice. It hurts him too. Whoop. Wonder if I can get him to kill him for me. Oh, he did kill him. Or he killed his horse. That's awesome. He's almost dead. So I killed him. So at this point, the caravan does kneel down. So this guy will just sort of stay here. He can't pull it by himself anymore. And you can just... you can't access this if it's moving. If the caravan's moving. And this gives you the Ordovis. This great sword and the Crucible armor. Which is a pretty cool looking set. And it's probably a bad idea, but I could show you this guy. He'll break free from it. And he'll like just fight you. Oh, that's a bad idea. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's tricking me. I was like, he's not doing anything. So he's not totally dead yet, but it doesn't get tricked. But now he's free. He's roaming. He's got a lot of range. Let's see if this saves my butt. It might. Oh! Okay. So that's a caravan, which I've just been wondering about for years, so it's amazing to get to do that. And they just keep respawning. Get some horse meat. I think what I'm gonna do now... Let's see. I don't know if he can break the caravan. That's a good question. Let's see, I got some runes. Is there anything else I want to purchase over here? I do want to level up a bit, but I want to make sure I get...
Well, you're back.
Talk to Santa. Alright. Okay, let's see. No, I think I'm good here, but these will give you different items you can craft. So, I think I'll buy those just to have them on hand. But I have to say, so this is, anyone tuning in later, this is the PS4 version on a PS5. So it's backwards compatibility version. And I think it looks pretty good. I'm pumping it into strength. I know the donkey is cool. Let's see, still medium low, but I wonder if I can... If I just take off the shield, still medium... Oh my goodness. Alright. Now that's a look. Let's see if I can add anything to... What weighs the least? I'll go to medium load if I add anything. I just want to try it with a quick roll. Alright. Where do I have my next? Fringe Folk Hero's Grave. Here's another good. We can go up towards Stormvale. Let's see. I have not taken on a Geel. I can try a Geel out, but I think I'll armor up for a Geel if I do that. Oh, I haven't done the Horseman yet. Let's take on that dig. I think he's a real dig. Yeah, this is the BK special. So I'm gonna try to find this horse guy, apparently naked, which seems like a bad idea, but I want to try it not mounted, so I'm a little curious, because I beat him mounted before. Ooh. It does pretty decent damage against him. He's gonna be able to one-shot me with a lot of things. He does this annoying slam attack that's horrible. He can't figure out where to go. He's confused by this whole situation. See, that attack's horrible. That one, and there's another slam. Oh! How'd he catch me? We'll try it. We'll try it again. Yeah, give him a taste of the BK special. Oh, and I can summon too if I'm gonna go about it this way. Oh, did those break? Oh no! I don't want to go out that way. I wonder what happens so if I summon these, rest. They're still floating. That's amazing. Oh, you son of a bitch. But it's cool that I can do that. I'll bring the... I don't think the wolves will do particularly well against him. But... might as well have him. Because he's tough. He is very strong. Let's go. Little pass. Oh gosh. I rolled it. That was a two-handing. Okay, so I still got one pupper left. He's angry at me right now. This is going pretty well. Oh shit. Ooh. Oh, that attack sucks so bad. Oh my god. That was pretty good. Yeah, I looked away for 5 minutes and I'm naked and wearing a bobblehead. That went pretty well. I'm surprised. Let's go. I do think, I'm not sure, maybe it's not true, maybe I'm just being salty, but I do think the hitboxes are just a little wonky with him. Get myself prepared. Alright. That's what the one thing is cool. I feel like I'm preparing more for encounters in Elden Ring than I typically do in Dark Souls. Like, there's just so many options that strategizing a little bit is pretty cool. Oh, nice. That was almost the end. Oh my god, what a dick. He's tough though. And doing it on the ground is interesting though, because I found the fight, it's basically on horse, it's a lot of jousting back and forth, which isn't bad at all. But I wanted to try it on foot. Get my boys. Oh wait, I can't. I have to get a little. Here we go. I should just blow myself up if it gets too close. It's getting to be nighttime. Boss HP bars don't reset if you run away and come back. From what I've seen. Ooh. Took out most of my boys. Alright. It's the two of us. Ugh. I hate that attack so much. It shot me on the horse a whole bunch. Shit. Shit. Input buffer. Oh, that you don't want. If he shields like that, he reflects magic back at you. little bit better on foot than mounted, at least. Shit. This guy sucks. I was about to blow myself up anyways. I wanted to see how much damage that would do against him. I should do that sooner. This is the tree sentinel. He's like Havel on horseback. He sucks. Alright. My boys. Alright. I think I won't use the cerulean flask quite yet. Actually, I will. The battle's too hectic. Try to get in some jump attacks. Oh man. He's doing it now. Ooh, he caught me on that one. I guess. Brutal. Well. Well. Oh, I hate that shield attack. I find the area of effect to be kind of annoying. It's kind of fun, though. I don't know. He's kind of annoying. Kind of fun. I'm also running around naked, so it is what it is. Alright. My boys. Again. My ability. Okay, if I can get a lot of hits while the monster's still down. Oh, that was a bad idea. Ugh. Not going great so far. How did that... I think he's a little wonky. This is probably a bad idea. It didn't do shit to him, but it hurt me. So that's the flask. You can make it so you explode. Ah, son of a bitch. Maybe I will power up a bit more. Where else do I have to go that would be interesting? I could try a Gil, but I haven't fought a Gil yet either, and he's pretty tough. Could go right up to Morgott. Actually, let's... One thing I can do... Where's my runes? Oh, I can upgrade my weapon too. I should try that. Yeah, I should definitely... Let's do that. Let's see. So, inventory. So your runes are like your little soul items. But... Let's see. Where are they? I haven't actually used them much. Why do I feel... Info. Yeah, they have like an info tab. Do I not have any? I thought I had some little... Oh, interesting. Let's see. Glowstone rune fragment. What am I missing? Bolstering. Let's go grab just a little bit, because maybe I don't have any. Some little runes. Because I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any runes. So let's go do just a little tiny bit of grinding so I can maybe go to a dungeon. There we go. That'll probably be helpful. Like, there's so much content in this network test, though. It's pretty cool, pretty wild. Will it target animals, I wonder? I don't really want it to, but I was just curious. No, it doesn't seem to target animals, which is preferred. So I broke his stance so I could attack. There's a lot of blood. Beautiful. Yeah, no, nobody expects this fashion. Clicking on my. That was a really nice sunset I saw yesterday in the second session. Oh wait. Oops. It's nice to have wolves to fight wolves. I do appreciate that. These wolves were shot in this game. There we go. My boys. I'm so emotionally invested in these wolves already. My boys out. I got one wolf left. There's like a little chest down here. What is this, Gately? I can't remember. Repeating thrust, another Ash of War. Pull out that thing. Hey, that's enough. Oh, it did not help me. Oh shit. Dun, dun, dun. Horses are not great in groups of enemies, in my experience. Or maybe they are. Seem to work pretty well. Wow. Yeah, so that's like sort of what a camp is like. Let me check chat. Yeah, I've had such a good time with this, to be honest. Like, and I feel like I have like so much more than I ever needed to be sold on the game, but it's so nice to get this like sneak peek. But also, I have some friends who are going dark, and I think that will pay off for them too. This game is it feels really special to me. Like, it's really, for me personally, exceeding my expectations in a lot of ways. Mounted combat is fun. Once you get a handle on it, it is finicky if you've noticed. Like, I've gotten better at it. There's definitely a learning curve, but it's kind of fun once you get on it, and it's just another cool thing to do. Now, I think maybe in this session we should try a Geel, because I haven't tried, like, a full-on boss mounted, so... And there's so many other little dungeons. I'm trying to remember some of the dungeons I'm missing, because I know that there's some decent loot there that can do stuff like make my flask more of a heal instead of an explosion. I'm trying to see. I haven't even done... I think maybe we will... You know, let's try... I'm gonna get myself a little chunked up, because we're going through here. So this is what I do for this section. I like to call it riding really quickly and avoiding all of the enemies. And siege ruins. Definitely want to do some zigzagging. I'm doing that because we have a few cool fights up here, so I want to show those off. Storm Hill is what this area is called. I haven't fought a Geel yet. A Geel is dirty. There's some wolves that literally fall out of the sky. It's very strange. I'm gonna rest here because I want this place to be. There's some good encounters over in Storm Hill, so let's go do those. You know what? As far as the classification goes, From calls a Geel a dragon, so I say dragon is fine. From is not making massive distinctions. Here's the screaming goat section. It is very funny. So there's a stake of Marika around here. You can tell by the symbol underneath. And this is interesting. This is an Evergale, which seems like a little pocket dimension, keeping this one dude at bay. Let's go. Curious to see how these little stabbies do against him. Ooh. I stun locked this guy with a spell before, so I don't know him super well. But I know he has some wombo combos. He's a little bit squishy. Oh, what am I doing? Bastard. Oh! That was doing some damage, though. The Enchanted Knight, if you have some stuff in intelligence, do massive damage against him, I'm pretty sure. So this is a stake of Marika. These things, like these little ones, this one doesn't have a glowing eye. It looks so sad. The Forlorn Hound Evergale. So someone sealed him away in this little pocket dimension, which is pretty cool. And I'm kind of interested to see. So, what do I gotta do? So I gotta shield up. Oh, I'm no wonder I have a medium load again. I forgot I was wearing this armor. And it looks so sad. Stab. Let's go. Let's try this guy again. Oh yeah, I want the shield out. And my reasoning, what was my reasoning? Oh, I want to try to use this flask on him. I'm curious. I don't think it even hit him. People tell me it's fun, but I don't know, it doesn't seem good to me. I haven't been able to get it to work for me. Oh yeah. Oh, I wonder, I should try parrying. I haven't like... Alright. Alright. Oh. For some reason I thought that connected. Ah, I was trying to do some parries. I got the one parry. I didn't get the riposte though. Steak of Mareka. So the flask did not work, but I'm still curious. I'm not gonna use that flask again, but oops. That's one thing about switching weapons is I tend to do it backwards. Let's do it. Bro, come attack, please. Or maybe don't attack. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Oh man, I'm doing. This is despicable gameplay. Damn. He's quick though. Oh, what was I doing? We're both hanging out in the air. Oh shit. New strategy, just have those things kill him. Oh, I should stop using this. I'm gonna get naked again. I gotta do it the way God intended. There's only one way to do this. Let's go. Rolly time. I don't want to rely on those too much. I think I've died half the time from trying to activate those. Let's go. Oh, none of those activated. Sort of like a dancer move. Probably just the Borderlands. As he's obviously somewhat based on the Borderlands. Oof. Oh, man. Oh, well. That's not the best work. He is tougher when you're not stun locking him with a spell. That is for sure. Order for a BK special. I can't wait to get to that zone, like the Burger King Palace. It's just gonna be a bunch of these dudes with big heads. Okay, let's go. Oh, I don't think I had an option to riposte. Interesting. I swear that I must just be a little late, because I'm pretty sure I got him there, but... And I think when you parry in Elden Ring, there's like some sparks that come out, so maybe I didn't. Maybe it was a partial parry. Hope y'all are along for the ride of me experimenting a little bit. Like I said, a mediocre player. But it's fun trying out different stuff. This is a lot different experience than with the Enchanted Knight, for instance. So let's do that. There are like a lot of mini bosses around Zachary. Yeah, just because you have them like out in the world in dungeons. We've seen a few of these in screenshots, these gales, so that's going to be a recurring thing. And if you notice with the hemorrhaging, like I'm really susceptible to that, and it's something that does punish you for blocking too much. So it's kind of an interesting trade-off. But he gives a really good skill. He gives like my clutch skill for a shield that lets you like tank a bunch of hits. Let's see if I can just... I think he has a lot of roll catches, and I'm a roll spammer. Oh, damn. I find openings on him really tough, just so you know. He's very quick. I actually show you something else that is out here. I actually haven't done this other thing either, so I'm curious to see how it goes. There's a guy we've seen before in promotional materials. I haven't fought him yet. Oh, this guy's so big. That's cool though. Ooh. Oh man, that's a crazy attack. Whoa! That's cool. Yeah, I haven't fought him yet. I just thought that he was over here. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. Oh. Yeah. Should have been prepared for that. Oh, is he gonna throw some stones? Oh, he got me. dipping. You got this. Ooh. Ah, damn. This guy's wicked cool, though. I really liked that. Because I was wondering how they would handle, like, larger fights in Elden Ring, because they have so many bigger looking enemies, but it does seem like there's a good amount of, like, concessions made. Grab a few things over here. So I wasn't near a stake of Marika for him, which is why I didn't get to respawn there. So they're proximity based. You don't have to interact with the stakes. I wonder how horseback would work. Be interesting. It might work. I'm curious. Doesn't look like it's an option to summon over here. Where's my boy? There we go. Oh. Very smoothly. There. Wow. 3 smithing stone shards, that's great. Wow, that went really smoothly on horse. Tie winch, I would say this is exceeding my expectations. Honestly. I'm not, you know, there's a few things, I haven't seen anyone get on the big aqueduct. There's a few things, you know, that I've seen the community talk about, such as, actually, let's go here quickly. Such as, like, some, you know, general hitbox issues a little bit. You have some, you know, frame pacing issues. I haven't seen any here today, though, really. But, you know, there's some technical stuff that could be better, but, like, as far as the world, like, in the gameplay, like, I find wandering around the open world and then popping into a dungeon, getting out again, and then, like, just repeating that to be really rewarding. And I think the combat and the new stuff they've added is all really good. Ooh. Check the chat. Yeah, the shield bash. The shield bash is, so probably saw, it's just a real pain in the ass for me. So this coil shield can, like, poison someone. I haven't, my limited use of it, I didn't really have much success, but. So let's actually head quickly to Sikale. It's tough, Mikkel, about which to recommend, because, like, looking at this, I've seen slightly better performance as far as, like, frame rate goes on the PS4 version being played on a PS5. So like if it's a free upgrade, honestly, maybe buy the PS4 version and just upgrade if you want, or don't, like, because the backwards compatibility seems really good. And like I haven't really noticed graphically it to be too much worse off. You won't have ray tracing, but like, I don't know, I really haven't noticed a whole lot of a difference. Bastard sword. Right. So I have 4 out of 5, so I just need some more. It's my runes keeping me down. Let's see what to do. I've run up against a wall against a few of these guys. You know, maybe we try a Gil. I haven't tried a Gil yet. And if I'm trying a Gil, I'm going to... Or I'll show you guys once, even though I kind of wanted to do them on foot. I'll show you generally how I fought the tree sentinel otherwise. Which, on a horse, it doesn't really make a difference what your equipment load is, so you might as well get chunky. Look at that. It's something like Titanite, yeah. And yeah, I can show the other sword. Yeah, so the other sword here, this was that comes from the Ordovis set. And this is what it looks like. It's pretty cool, actually. I use it. I've been using this sword with my Enchanted Knight. I didn't really notice the controller features being used on the PlayStation 5. So, actually, if I'm not even using that. So I'll show you how my fights have gone with him on horseback. It sort of gets into a jousting routine. And that attack sucks, and it has a weird hitbox, and so does the shield, which we'll probably see. If I die, it'll probably be because of the shield attack. See, I think he's meant to be fought on horse. Because he's a lot more manageable, in my opinion. See this attack? See? That's a crazy hitbox. I don't think it's well telegraphed. That was bad. Too soon. Wow, that was close. You can get one shot by a few of his attacks. Oh, too bad. So horse combat's fun. It's a little wonky, if you could say it. Like, it's just a little wonky. Ooh. Did some solid damage to my horsey. I find him a lot easier on the horse, though, I have to say. There you go, tree sentinel. Yeah, I was actually kind of worried, so I'm glad to hear that comment, Lucas. I'm just not much of a PvPer, and I'm still just trying to get my head wrapped around the game, and I just kind of want to explore the world. Yeah, so if you were watching my stream earlier when I was fighting him, like that's how I did it before. It's way easier on horse, and it's kind of a fun fight if you noticed. It's kind of simple, but I don't personally mind that at all. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I just love this. I want to try to use other weapons and use other other things. So actually, let's dig into this a little bit. Let's take a moment and dig into this. So my equipment, I want to see. So the Ashes of War. FP cost 12. Let's see. I want to see, is there anything that like lists the strength of this Ash of War? Because I do think maybe it's not super strong for me because I'm not a magic build. I just heard it was really OP, and I'm just not seeing that. Let's see. Thunderbolt. Holy ground. Oh, is it not showing up because I have it on the weapon? That's interesting. Glintstone Arch. So this Ordovis sword, you can't remove its skill, and you can't add any other skills to it. Ashes of War. Undo enhancement. Alright, 102 plus 34. Now I want to see, just inventory-wise, I just want to see what information it actually tells you about this. Grants affinities and skills to an armament. Yes. Glintstone Arch. Small glints form an arch and attack automatically. Attack again for a lunging thrust. I like the new skill setup quite a bit. I do think it's cool. I'm trying to find out more information about it, and I think the scaling is there, so I don't think it gives perfect information about what the things do, but oops. I occasionally jump when I mean to interact. Ashes of War. So these are our options. So Lightning Bastard Sword. It gives you some lightning, but it's much more powerful if I keep it standard. Yeah. Curious. So if you make it keen, it gets dex scaling. I haven't seen like a strength scaling one, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm interested to see the wrinkles that the skill system has. Okay, I'm going to continue with the Bastard Sword, even though I really like the Ordovis Sword, but that's just my normal. I lean towards like great swords, so I don't want to. I want to try something else out during this. So we'll upgrade that. I'll put it back on. There is a much larger focus on skills and abilities, but I don't know, I don't find it to be too bad. It definitely feels like more of an RPG, if that makes sense, because you have like more of that like stuff to consider. Alright, got the Bastard Sword. I don't think I can level up, can I? Oh, I can. A few times. So you can see that my max equip load is not going up nearly as quick as it used to. There is a lot of new lore out there, like bits and pieces, and we don't exactly have great context, so it's hard to completely say, but yeah, there's been plenty of like bits of lore out there. Yeah, there's no like button mashing. This is still very much a Souls game. It feels like Souls, just more. Like there's just more, you know, and it'll be really interesting to get the full release, get into a legacy dungeon, because legacy dungeons, even the tiny little bit you get feels way different. Let's go to go down to the beach here. Show off some weird enemies. So I found that you unfortunately can't jump off of a big ledge and then use the double jump to cushion your fall, you will still die. Which is unfortunate because I like that trick. This is a lore hunter stream, yes. If by that you mean like pretty like chill, then yeah, that's the only way I know how to be. Oops. Oh my god. Don't fall off this cliff. But I think this is... The one thing that is bad about Elden Ring is that First From came from my action RPGs, and now they're trying to ruin just open world games for me in general because I really like the rhythm in this game. And then it's got all the stuff I love about the Souls games too. Do I plan on making videos covering new lore? You know, I think I am going to wait until release a little bit. Like, I'll talk a little bit about stuff, but I'm actually in the process right now of really trying to figure out what to do because I don't want to spoil myself, but I want to keep my channel fresh and my community like engaged and just still do all that stuff. So I'm trying to figure it out myself. So if I get these in its face, these things are weird. They're called a land octopus, and I love the design. And they're pretty easy. Yeah, I'm glad that there's an audience who wants cozy, because I just want to chill out. So, to my current plan, and that's been my plan for a while, is I will be doing like sort of like videos daily upon release for Elden Ring, where I show some footage and talk about my experience and you know, show off some like, you know, appropriate footage for whatever I'm discussing. And then I do have a Patreon, and I'm going to keep a full blind play on the Patreon. Not really so much because I'm trying to like, I don't know, make people pay to see me play the whole playthrough, but mostly because I have kids and other distractions such as cats, as you may have heard earlier, and I just kind of want to share that with people, but not also have to worry about having a perfect streaming environment the whole time, because then I won't get to play as much, and I refuse to not play Elden Ring constantly when it comes out. These things are very cool. I love the design. They're not too hard, which, you know, isn't necessarily a plus or minus, but I just like fighting them. It feels fun. I think sometimes we get caught up in all the Souls stuff and all the being really good and forget that it can be okay for an enemy to just be fun to fight and easy. At least for me, it's just fun to occasionally have like a little breather enemy where you can look badass. So that was like that was like an invisible dung beetle running around. Okay, and there's not really anything out here, and this is one thing I think is worth bringing up, not to scare anyone off of Elden Ring at all, but you can see, like, I've ridden out on this beach a decent way. I did find a thing over there, but you can ride all the way over here, and there's just nothing really out here. I think that's okay. Oh my god, how's he not notice me? Oh my god. But there's nothing else really out here, and it feels like a little bit of a dead end. But I don't, like, you're gonna have a little bit of that with open world. I have to say, like, obviously it is an open world game, but it feels very From-like still. I feel like it's very dense and well crafted. But there are gonna be your occasional dead end, and if someone's really sensitive to that, I just feel like it's worth noting that this beach is a little boring. I say that, but it's also really chill. Like, this feels comfy, to use the word again. This feels like a nice place to come and just do a thing. So there is a dungeon over here, and I don't think I have the torch yet, which means it'll be actually kind of annoying, but I might try it. Did I go too far? these guys. We've seen these guys in that one screenshot with the big dude. I think you can get these guys as a summon, which is very cool. I can't wait to see more summons. The wolves are already like my ride or die, but I'm sure we'll find way better ones. But I just love how much personality the summons have and how much fun they are. Oh, I always like press aside to attack on a certain side and then I go the wrong way. Did I ever watch The Adventures of Pete and Pete? I have not. Should I watch The Adventures of Pete and Pete? Yeah, that's true, Lucas. Like, if you're going to make a world with realistic feeling geometries, you're going to have the occasional spot that's not like filled with something, you know. And we don't know. The network test is not representative of what this area will be like in the final release. You'll have a lot of the same enemies and stuff like that, but not all the same. I will check that out. The Adventures of Pete and Pete. It does not ring a bell. I was like, you know, maybe I'll do an hour on this build before going back to my PS5, and then I'll just stream this first hour with this PS4 character. But it is just fun, you guys. It's just fun, and I can't stop. Ah, he summoned his buddies. I don't have a torch, so it's pretty dark in here. Excuse me. Okay. This takes you to a pretty cool spot. Yeah, I'll definitely give it a look. I'm always up for some suggestions. Thank you. Shut up. This little weirdo. He was just running behind me like a little weirdo. A bigger dude. Oh yeah, I forget, like, those are materials. I'm still getting used to that, them having so much materials in the world. I believe once you drop down in here, you can summon. This is an interesting boss. It's a little bit weird. We will probably get through this just fine. It's like there's a whole bunch of enemies. Like the Wolves Wreck Shop. Ooh. Demi-image. Don't hurt my wolf. Yeah, these guys are not good. But that's okay. I think it's okay. I mean, not every encounter has to be crazy. I kind of like it, to be honest. Like, just having more bosses, but just having not all of them be a real challenge. I could make it harder for myself too, which is fun. This whole beast thing going on. These are basically like just tougher than average enemies. Feel vanquished. Oh, and we still got this dude. So after you kill them, the remaining guys will like cower. And you could return to interest here, but that would be foolish, because there is a cool cave to walk through, and it is a fun surprise. A fun surprise that I will show you. And I like that it's actually pretty dark, at least on my screen. I don't know how it's showing up on the stream, but it actually matters. The lighting is pretty good in this game. Using some guard counters. That's the thing too, is I agree. I love the boss designs so far. I think they're all just cool and weird, and I can't wait to see, like, man, if the whole game keeps up with that level of variety, even if it does, you know, level out a little bit, it's still gonna be crazy. Look at this. I'm on this little island now. Isn't that cool? It's a fun way to get there. Actually, I got here at the end of the last session on my enchanted night, and I was like desperately riding around trying to find stuff before it stopped. Look how pretty. It's really gorgeous. Let's see. Give me some more health. Oops. Hello, Strenuous Orb. Yeah, doing the Burger King mask. I'm actually wearing clothes. So, one strategy, at least, I don't know if it's not probably not much of a strategy. But, you know, horses move about the same if you're heavily armored or not. So if you're going to do a horse, if you're going to be on horse during a fight, you might as well armor up. Ah, it's so pretty, and there's some shipwrecks out there. Joseph Sokolowski. Hunted any interesting lore? I have, and I've actually started to, like, peek through my fingers because I think it's going to be really special. And I'll reiterate some of what I said earlier in that, yeah, there's all these indications of these cosmic forces and demigods sort of like in you know, competition and intention over different philosophies with each other, and the shattering happened and it got even worse. But maybe we'll go over to Morgott, because at Morgott you'll see more of that too, because you just get the impression like he's part of a larger organization, and like you don't have to rest, you don't have to travel between bonfires, you can just travel on the map. I keep forgetting that. But yeah, there's these hints at these these cosmic forces who have designs on the Tarnished, and it's all part of this big kerfuffle. So I'm actually, I'll repeat this too just in case. I'm going to keep covering Elden Ring content up to release, but I'm probably going to back away over analyzing trailers and stuff, just because I think this is going to be a really special narrative and world, and I kind of just want to explore that in context. I don't want to get spoiled. Like, I feel like we've seen, I personally have seen enough of the world where I feel good about what I've seen. I feel really good about what I'm playing, and I want to experience it in context now. So once you know that route, like anything in Souls, you can still run past people. Okay, let me read some chat. So far I'm thinking two fingers will be akin to the twin serpents, and the air tree being the old one long ago when it was pure and uncorrupted. Yeah. Yeah, like, they do cover similar themes. It's not a bad thought. And yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. And yeah, so there's the two fingers. This guy will talk about another organization. So the two fingers are the ones with the Tarnished and the Maidens, but then Morgott here represents, I think, a different organization. The game is fun. You're about to see sort of one of the two premier like big bosses. It's this guy, and then Egil's like the big open world boss. But we'll try some Morgoth and see how that goes. And so this is on PS5. It's the PS4 version on backwards compatibility. I wanted to look at it for comparison. Look at that guy.
Emboldened
He has
by
gold
the
eyes.
flame of ambition.
Strong exertion for jump. He's pretty cool.
Someone must extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit.
Margit.
the
I just keep saying Morgoth. Margit the Fell. Alright. So I'm gonna bring my wolves out. That's how I do. Love these boys. Ooh. He's gonna take out my wolves pretty quickly. But I like to keep them around for the start. Ooh. He's gonna start getting kind of crazy now.
warrior blood must
Ooh.
truly run in thy veins.
Let's go. Oops. I can't believe this one wolf is still around. That's amazing. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, not bad though. I think I got really lucky with my summon. Right now, I don't think there's a tail cut for him or a Geel. Hello, Gota Jalo. Let me think. Oh, I didn't even use my little shooty things. Does pretty decent damage against him. Let's do it. Oh man. Best.
Well, thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Man, the wolves are doing really well today. Oh, really bad job. There we go. Let's see. Oh, that's a roll catch, and I get caught on all the catches. Ooh. So there's Margit. And listen to his dialogue after.
I shall remember thee, tarnished, smouldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night.
Of the night.
The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter. So you have the two fingers, and it seems like there's the fell omen. This is why I get through these games, for the lore. I had to get through so I could show you the lore. Yeah, the fellow Omen I think will be a really big force in the world. Yeah, yeah, strenuous orb. Him like talking, you're gonna fight that guy again and he's gonna be like powered up or something. This was just like an introductory fight, which will be cool, I think, to have like some recurring villains in a Souls game is not something that's done a whole lot. Let's start doing... I'm curious to see how much stronger that gets if I increase intelligence. Yeah, that fight went pretty well. I think that skill is pretty OP, but you know, you have the wolves, and I like the planning involved. I'm sad that they don't have the classic Souls like boom sort of noise when you go to a place. 4:30. So we have about 30 minutes left. I can show a little bit of Stormvale. They don't really let you in very far, so it's not too spoilery. But I think you already start to get the impression of a very different Souls like classic style of gameplay. I think that might be reassuring for some people who have just seen a lot of this like open world stuff, and you're like, yeah, but I want shortcuts and I want it to wind back on itself. Like, I missed that. I think that's here for us too. Sleep arrows. So there's a few things to find over here. Trina's Lily. And this is such a tease where it ends, because it just starts to get you like momentum going in Stormvale, and then they cut you off. So one complaint I have, and this is very specific to someone like me, but I don't think I'm alone. So you have this low level of detail map of Limgrave and then like the starting area. There should be a few of those airdlings, those smaller but very large golden trees. And it is strange to me that they don't have that included on this lower level of detail map. I think it will be there in the final release, but this is about as nitpicky as I get. But I do think it is a little, it sort of reminds me that this is a video game a bit when I can't see the giant ash trees that should be in the distance. A very specific gripe, but I do hope they're there in the full release, just because I like it to feel, I like being tricked into feeling like it really is one continuous world, and it's not a series of very clever, you know, tricks to like make it feel seamless.
You there? Come over here, would you? You're tarnished, aren't you? I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands.
And I can show you what it looks like going through the main gate.
Try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected. Fair enough. You certainly don't have to trust
He's so mad about it.
Well, if you must go through the gates, I'll signal them to open. But of course, I'd advise against it.
Yeah, thanks for joining, Mikkel Stapler. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and you can always catch the rest on, you know, the upload after, but I appreciate you tuning in. Open the gates, so it's time. Dun, 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 dun. This is like, if you've played Demon Souls, this is gonna feel very Demon Souls-y. It's very rhythm-based. No, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Oh! This is roughly what it looks like. You get stopped pretty quickly around the corner. But this is basically... You can do the run up in the castle easy. Yeah, the thing around his neck looks like a book to me. And I can show you actually... I was taking a look at it the other day. So, because I wanted to see like the backside. Like it's hanging off. But I think it's a book. And if you can... I'll bring up my... do I not have that here? Wait, nope. I want to put my telescope there. So...
The gates are
No,
open.
stop it, stop it.
Those is only...
So if you see, it kind of looks like the Erd tree. Like you have the roots at the bottom and then it winds up. It actually looks kind of similar to me to the Valkyrie boss arena, like the tree in the background. But I think it's a tree. It's supposed to be the design of a tree. I don't really get what's in there. I think it's a book. I'm not sure though. Yeah, it kind of does look like manacles. And this guy's missing an arm, which is a very disturbing story considering this is Stormvale. But they do have storm roller magic, and we'll see some more of that too. So this is just a little taste into what a dungeon is like. You can't use your steed in here. You just have to... There's gonna be something that scared me first time. Oh, I forgot where it came from. Fucking giant bird. I should not have. Oh, and I actually haven't been up here. I don't think. So you still got your Souls exploration, but this is feeling like a lot more like classic, you know, Souls level design. Is that another big bird? Oh. Another big bird. Die, bird. He's got swords on his feet. You're a problem. Whoa. It is nice that you can jump. That makes flying enemies a little less awkward. Not totally less awkward, but a little. I don't think I've been over here. Four-toed Foulfoot. So lots to see. With this build today, I have a lot more health than I did on my other build. Whereas like a sword, an enchanted knight, I was splitting it between intelligence and strength mostly. I think they might... Whoa. Ooh. So you can do light attacks, light jumping attacks too. Whoa. I still think it's a little wonky. Whoa. Fuck off. My God, sir. There we go. Yeah, I don't see him dropping anything, but I would think that they do. Yeah, Hawk with knife legs, and we know that that's a summon you can get eventually. So that'll be very fun. Let's keep going. Those are summoning pools, like areas like everyone you have activated is somewhere where you can be summoned. Do we know how you gain additional Estus uses yet? We do kind of know, and I'm not exactly sure what source this is, so hopefully this isn't... It's not a big deal if it is like a leaked thing, but you get it from the big trees, I believe is where you find the upgrades. Whoa. Oh! I didn't realize that was so low enough. But yeah, it's gonna be just like Souls games where you have your Estus gets stronger, and then your Estus you get more charges. And it's gonna be found out through the world. Oops. Wonder what happens if I'm sneaky. So he didn't call his buddies, I don't think. So these guys are pretty squishy. There are a bunch of them. Oops. Yeah. No use sneaking when you have like a spell. Whoa! My goodness. That scared me. I wish that they didn't keep that thing where you have to press triangle to like say okay when you pick something up. Yeah, this scaffold section, it's, you know, you're getting Ball of Terror, you're getting some Shrine of Storms. This area is super interesting. What's gonna happen out there? There's a big statue. There's a couple big statues. Some ruined buildings. Looks interesting. Some more of those guys with the book things. And then this just feels like Souls. Oh. Sorry for a dog barking. I have a hound. She's like a mix, but she's definitely got some hound in her. Hi, Maisie. Don't bark. Come on. Yeah, it feels ultimately it's a Souls game, but there's some more stuff going on. There's more of it. Doesn't necessarily make it all better, but there's more options. It feels like a very good evolution of the formula. If this isn't Souls, I don't know what it is. People throwing firebombs at you. Waiting for him to blow up the barrels. There's some interesting paintings in here. I'll have to show off. I do find that the jumping adds a lot to the combat though. So you can see there's some birds down there. There's like a little picture. I'm looking at the picture down there. A little Stormveil little picture. Whoa. Try jump attack with Smo's hammer. Oh yeah, right. Alright. Yeah, like this transitions very naturally into feeling like, you know, like a Souls area. Oh, there's an item down there. I gotta grab it now. Oh yeah, you can jump. It is gonna take a while for me to get used to, like, that's also a way you can navigate like a Souls level. Out in the open world it feels very natural. I'm still not used to it. Like, I can see myself needing some time to adjust. So there is something horrible in there. And I am trying to do what I can in case it kills me. little statue. Okay, what can I do to prepare for this? Wow. I don't know if you could there's something. It's just horrible. Where is it? Because this is like a mini boss encounter. Once it starts, you're in the shit. Yeah. Apparently it has like a cutscene. It has a lot of weapons. It's very scary. Ooh. Oh. Damn. Isn't it scary though? It's got so many arms. It's such a tiny room. I'll beat it though. But the other strategy I had with the Enchanted Knight, as I mentioned, was there's a skill that lets you like make your shield super good. It makes it so that you take like 0. Oh, fuck you. It makes it so that you take like 0 stamina damage when blocking. It was really helpful. I could see myself getting just blown off of the edge by one of those guys. It's a very small room for that fight. Wonder if I can just run up to it. I don't want to backtrack. There we go. Soul Strats 101. And because it's dark, it's so hard to read. Oh, why are you in here? I thought I was blocked off. Shit. Oh, I'm stuck. No. I guess I could back out of this room now. Which seems like, I don't know if that's intentional because I thought there was like a fog wall in that room the first time. So, but then they seem to just walk right in. So maybe I can back out and kind of guerrilla tactics it. I don't have another one. What a tiny room for that boss, though. I do like that the darkness, like, matters. Hopefully I don't regret that. Maybe I should use this. Try that in there. I don't think that works. person caused me a lot of trouble. So I wonder if I walk past this person and go in here, it seems like they do let you back out. Like, I'm curious. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, they do. I didn't think they let you back out of that room, so that's good to know. Oh god. Cheese it through the door? Doesn't get much more souls than that. Let's see. That's not doing much damage though. Holy moly. Clipping right through the wall. Oh. Okay. I guess it's time to get in there. Oh my god. Ooh. I'm gonna keep that grace around. Whoa. That is a crazy move for a room this size. Oh, damn. Okay, I gotta take it on legit. Doing the stuff through the door is no good. Although maybe I could use the great sword skill a little better. Actually, I'll show off here. Actually, I haven't beat that guy yet. I was gonna show off the shield skill, but I don't have it. Actually, this is stronger. Yeah, let's just stick with it then. Oh. Wow, fuck you. Always telling on me. Let's get this done. Once you beat this like mini boss, you can basically be done. You basically get to the end of the demo. I don't think it's locked in. Alright, 4:53. We're almost done with this session. I can't believe it. I wonder if it's even worth trying to shield against those attacks. Probably not. That being said, I'm also not terribly successful just going on naked, so maybe it's time get all back in action. Oh, buff with resin. How do I forget these things? How do I forget them? Let's see, what are my options? I really haven't used any. Fire grease coats weapon inflicting fire damage. Of course. That's a great idea. Thank you. Oh yeah, I feel cool. find it wicked hard to see here. Whoa, no, 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 no. Just stop. No, come on. So close. This guy is no joke, but yeah, like, oh yeah, it's not no joke. It's annoying. It's actually a lady, I believe. I don't know how someone got it, probably invading, but the face is, looks like a lady's face. Oh, dick. Woo! Get out. Where'd you come from? Get out of here. 4:56, we don't got much time. We gotta do this. It's now or never. Session's almost done. Come on. Taking too much damage on the way to this boss. Man, I've used up way too much. This is disappointing. Okay. Fire grease. Oh yeah, it feels really fun. The approach that I find wicked hard. Just too many weapons. Fuck you. Fuck you, 1,000 weapons. You need to go unlocked on. Yeah. Oh no. Whoa. Oh, are you serious? That makes me so mad. I was so close. I don't have fire stuff anymore. Let's go. Let's just try and do it. Okay, I like this sword. I want to use it. Whoa. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's do it. I was so close on that. Makes me so mad. I thought I could use the little... Could just bring down that last shred of health. Because she is hard to get at. Oh my god. We're running against it. My clock's telling me I got 1 minute. But it has been kicking me a little late too. You'll see it start to stutter. I don't see the stutters yet. Okay. shield. Oh, that's an annoying attack. Oh. No. Yes. Yes. Rusty key acquired. Arsenal charm. Ooh. We did it. That boss is so uncomfortable to fight. It's such a dark room. We did it though. I wonder what that status effect that's building up on me does. There's also a cool painting in here, but not sure where it is. There's probably not one. Let me. Oh man, I can't believe we actually got it. That's good. Oh, there's a cool painting in here. I may have. It's basically of the that lion and the guy, but it's cool. So this is how the demo ends. More awaits you in the official release, you cheeky bastards. So this skill actually was extremely helpful. It did really good damage. What are you throwing? You're not even throwing bombs. Boom. Alright. Yeah, 502. Yeah, it hasn't been kicking me immediately either. I'm waiting for the telltale stutter, but it gets as... There we go. There we go, right as I'm talking about it. Woo. So that has been session 3 of the network test. I meant to come in and stream for 1 hour and get back to my PS5 version. This was played PS4 backwards compatible on a PS5, and I couldn't stop because Elden Ring is real fun, you guys. So I hope everyone enjoyed hanging out. I had a blast. This game is super fun, and I can't wait for February to get here. And man, I'll probably wrap it up and get going here. But does anyone have any like final questions or anything? I'd be happy. I'm probably gonna play the rest of the sessions not on stream, but figured could open it up. But yeah, whew, what a good time. I couldn't stop playing. See you later, Strenuous Orb. Thank you for coming in. But yeah, it's half of one area. And we hardly saw anything in that 3 hours. It's amazing. We fought a few bosses, but there's other bosses. There's a whole like section of the map I hardly even touched. Really cool. But I had a great time, and thanks everyone for tuning in, and I will see you later.